Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, where we are in the city of Stalingrad today, and we're going to be seeing if we can do better than the Germans and conquer the city off of those pesky Soviets. So obviously we are on Operation Stalingrad, the 8th of September 1942 start date, playing as the Germans. Now, I was going to have a practice run, but I thought the Germans only got one shot at this, so why should I be any different? So, first time I've played this, first time I've opened it, I have no idea what to expect, so this could be disastrous, but if it is, you'll never find out. My history of Stalingrad is also a little hazy, so this could be very, very interesting. So here is the map. We are obviously on the west side, and the Soviets are on the north and east of the river. So what's it look like? I assume most of the province are urban districts, definitely on the west side of the river. This is all urban round here. Little bit on this side and then marsh, bit of forest. We've got some crossings over the river. So I believe the rivers are like seas, but no one's got boats, so no naval landings. But you can only cross at the designated ports or crossing points. Quite a large Soviet army to the north. I assume that is meant to be sort of the relief army, so we need to crush the city before they roll in. Lot of marsh. I'm not too sure how much of the city we've got to take. The capital is on the other side of the river, so that could be interesting. This is all marsh, bit of urban still. So let's see what we are dealing with. National spirits, we've got Wehrmacht overextended, winter attrition, supply, some entrenchment, daily command, not brilliant. Field Marshal, division org and planning, Panzer Spearhead, that's only till 7th of October, so we need to make use of that. Good attack, armour and division speed. Okay, we'll definitely need to push on pretty quickly then. Indiscriminate bombarding, strategic bombing, not be doing a lot of that, I imagine. Not even going to try and pronounce that, but we've got attack, weekly war support, and high morale at the moment. I would assume that will change as things change. So we've got regional importance. Don't really know. Oh, this is like recruitable pop. Okay, we've got quite a bit of population at the moment, so I don't think we'll be needing that yet. This looks like a bit of alt history because you can change marshal, so that's fine. We probably won't deal with that. We'll go historical, and then this must be like the economy, but I don't really know how you change that. We got any good advisors as well? No, that's fine. Army offensive is fine. We can have the Führer himself, but we need to get rid of our dismissed. Our field marshal, we've got ground support. That is. Yeah, that's fine. We'll use CAS where we can. We'll definitely take an infantry specialist. And just looking at the other ones, probably armour, I guess. Well, armour definitely, because we're going to have panzers. And then close air support is only experience gain, but we'll take that anyway for the bonuses. So we've got resource allocation. As the conflict level in Stalingrad increases, we need more resource. So threat, I believe, is what is the world tension. So as the world tension goes up, we get new bonuses. So we're at 7%. Also 26%. We've done 7. So we can get like the remainder of the army. These are after later dates. Let's go get the remainder of the army. That doesn't seem to give any negative, so we'll definitely take that. Few units we can raise as well, but I don't really want to do that yet. We lose the command power. We might as well gain the mills, and we'll leave the rest for now. We'll get an agency going as well, get some spies, 2 research slots, and they've done away with most of the infantry equipment, or mechanised and stuff like that. So, okay, have they got rid of anything? No, everything else seems okay. This is very interesting. We've got 19 meals as well, brilliant. So I don't really need that much industry. We'll get some new guns, 30 days, and we'll get some better infantry equipment. What should we build? 31 civs. I guess we'll just build mills because, yeah, 19 isn't going to do us very good. The amount of attrition we're going to take as well, I imagine, is going to be very high. We do now have a new focus tree, so that's interesting. A few of them already done, I guess, because there's an earlier start date. There's a bit of stuff going on down here, which we can't get to in decisions. Air bases. We can get some free equipment, which will definitely come in handy. I will imagine some free tanks. What else have we got? So we can convince the Führer, or we can trust in his will. Not really sure. I think we'll start with some equipment. We'll get some infantry equipment for 3 days as well, which is nice. Production-wise, we're going to get infantry equipment, medium tank, support equipment. We'll go for artillery, improved artillery, mechanized as well, I think we'll get later on. There's no trains, I've just noticed, which is interesting, so supply will be fun. We'll get some trucks to help with that, to get motorized supply going on. And I think that would do. I don't really want anti-air or anti-tank, I don't think we'll need it, so we'll just bump these up. Right, so I've reorganised the divisions. We've got 4 30 division armies around the city. We've got 2 armies holding the north, because it looks like we're going to get pincered there, and an army holding the south and the river crossings as well. Hopefully we can sort of destroy the city before we get encircled. We have got some planes, which is very handy, so cash is definitely going to be key. We'll get them over the city as well and help bombard the suburbs there. We will definitely be making good use of close air support. I don't know what the Soviets have actually got, so let's have a little test probe and see what we're dealing with. So they've got 2 divisions on that tile, no general yet or commander. They've got good defense, we've got okay attack, but we can't push through. This isn't going to be as easy as I'm hoping. That's probably what the Germans said as well. So let's just see. We must be able to punch through. There's a nice little pocket really here. We can take care of that and smash through either side. We can get a nice encirclement. I think the trick to this is going to be getting his encirclements as quickly as possible. So the Soviets have probably got the same amount of divisions as we have. So we definitely need to start culling some of them and making it in our favour. Let's see if we can then punch through. If I can split this city. I don't know how hard the urban fighting. We have got an advantage if we just field marshal attack, but I don't really want to do that. I want to preserve some equipment and do some strategic attacks. Let's see if we can take this port here. If I sort of cut the city in half and we could destroy one. Oh, we are missing a lot of equipment though, actually, now we've started. And we've got 19 factories to make up for that, so that's not great. A lot of support and a lot of infantry. We will also need some anti-tank by the looks of it as well. So let's get some anti-tank. I assume they're going to roll some T-34s in soon. So we can push. Their augur's going down. I might be able to get this original encirclement off, which would be a nice start. A lot of troops trapped in some plains there. Let's see if we can push down as well. I want to try and get... We have entered Stalingrad. I want to try and get one of these crossing points as early as possible. I feel like if they retreat to them, it'll be impossible to cross over. I need to get a free one. That encirclement is done, so let's go and close that with a nice field marshal order. That is a nice early win for Kurt. So let's see what else we can get. Let's see if we can just push. Let's go for the tractor factory. That's got absolutely no equipment in those divisions. So let's just see if we can smash through there and get a little pocket. And then we'll push over to Spartanovka and see if we can grab the victory. Apparently it's extremely hot in September. The tractor... What? Oh, wow. That was a lot quicker than I thought. Wow, some of these troops have a rapid speed. Bloody hell. Right, a few more encircled there. We'll just close them off. We might be able to... We can cut this pocket off here. We'll get the crossover point, yeah, and some more troops encircled. So let's see if we can push there. 2 pockets now with a fair few troops in it. So that's, you know, a good 20 divisions gone of the Soviets once they're closed. We'll see where else we can push down to the river line. I want to grab some points to cross. Just finish off these few encirclements now. Only a couple of tiles to go. And then we can move these troops back to the city for the push. They've taken back the tractor factory. That's fine. We're dealing with these little pockets for now. There'll be some lovely divisions there. Let's see if we can cut off that other division, because hopefully they'll push forward. We might be able to cross there, but I doubt it. Let's push to the tractor factory again and see if we can just beeline across the river line. This is close to that port, so let's go for there, and we should then have some more encircled. We'll keep pushing south. Here we go. My beeline to the river has worked very well. I need to reinforce some troops. When they've cut off these encirclements, don't want to lose that tile, but I can truck across. If I can get all the way across and just hold the head on the other side, we should be in a good position there, ready for crushing over. Yes, we're already across the river. Whoa, don't cross back over. We want to hold that. If I can just hold that side. We've done in a few days what the Germans couldn't do in months and ended up getting cut off and retreated. So we have crossed the Volga River. We'll just now sort of strangle the city, and then I'm not sure how much of the other side I need to win this, but we are in a good position. Right, let's see where else we can go. Can we just truck through the workers' houses You're crossing over, which is fine. We'll get a few more troops to hold that. They are just finishing off these encirclements still, which is actually taking a lot longer than I thought, but that's absolutely fine. They'll go. There's a good 12 divisions there, and they are out of supply, so that's absolutely fine. We'll then hold this riverside. I'm not going to be able to push over this crossing, but that's fine. We'll just hold this side. Problem with this mod is when you break through, it happens so quickly. I just literally glance away for a second, and then, you know, big penises into Stalingrad happen like this. So we're almost at the river again to cut off other pockets, and then we'll just close them up. So we'll just pin these in. There's a nice armoured division there as well. There we go. Another line to the river, which is good. So we'll spread out, see if we can grab these ports. We do have the crossing. There's a port here. If we can take that one quickly, that'll be this whole area here encircled around the Red October factory. We'll just pull out, see if we can get the hill as well with the forts it has on it. Otherwise, that might be a problem. Okay, we're pinning the Soviets in, so we can basically take what we want because they are not falling back quick enough. They've really got not any equipment as well. So I assume there's going to be events where they'll gain loads of extra reinforcements and equipment. So we need to work as quickly as possible here. Just going to wait this side of the river, but I mean, we've got loads of troops over there that have automatically deployed, I assume, from the encirclements. We can just beeline for their capital of this word here that I'm not going to try and pronounce and insult people. If we can take that, I wonder it change probably into one of our encirclements, which will be handy. Let's just keep pushing out. We'll grab the river crossing points. We've got a tank encircle, but never mind. What are they down to? 50k casualties already to 6. That's pretty good. We've got a few more troops here. Well, all of these is surrounded, but we'll have to sort of do small bite-sized pieces to finish them off. We'll quickly beeline our way still into the victory point. And the German units have stormed it. Not sure if you meant to take the victory point that quickly or their capital, but fine. New 12B increased by 10% the threat, so we can go up to strategic interest as well, which, yeah, is in our benefit. I must be honest, everything improves, so that's good. We'll take that. Capital's now the Barricade factory, so we're just going to truck straight into there, and it will also get a bit of an encirclement. Don't you cross over there. I mean, they look encircled, but we have got the crossing, so that's fine. We'll just ferry our panzers back over on the crappy little boats that they had. We've got some reinforcements, which is nice. A new 32 divisions, so we'll go give them Panzer Leader. Yeah, let's go for the winter one, because winter is coming. And we'll just get you straight onto the main city line, head towards the Red Square. We've got a couple more units encircled there, so we'll start knocking off the encirclements. Something weird's going on with the planes where I can't actually transport them around, so I've deleted them all, and we'll just have to redeploy them, and hopefully now we'll have the coverage. Yeah, we'll get close air support and logistics, and we'll get them over the city to help out, so that's good. 142 CAS we've got to help us. This northern pocket we'll deal with first. They have got quite a few divisions, no access to the river now, so they are fully encircled. We've got a few more divisions over here. We're just knocking off in the swampland. I did walk out of the victory point, so they took it back. That's fine. They've got no equipment, so it should be very easy just to take that back, and then we'll work on more of the city, cutting that off. Take these divisions. I should be able to punch through, and I might be able to make it across this into the crossing, and then on this side, if we punch through the other side, we will fully have the Red Square encircled, apart from this fort, but we'll take that as well. Finishing off this up here, we've got the Castile over there to help out, so that will be dealt with. There's a nice gap there because they have 0 equipment, so we'll punch through, see if we can get all the way to the river and this port here, and we'll encircle some troops there. There's not really a lot to stop us. They are moving so quick as well because that was plains, but we're into urban now. This infantry can go for the port as well. We've cut off the Red Square. We can't get across there. Still doing this encirclement. For some reason, I can punch through, but the encirclements are actually a bit of a bastard to deal with. Ah, cock. Russian reinforcements are arriving. Okay. This, I reckon, is where it goes all wrong in real life for the Germans, but I think we are a lot better off than they are. I don't think they got anywhere near this much of the sea. Well, they definitely didn't get over the river anyway, so if we can just cut off the rest of the encircle bits. I might have to push south here to relieve some of these troops, actually. I've not really been paying attention here, so let's try and shorten this front line for our troops. May have fought the Soviets back into a corner here. I think this is going to be hard to take. We are missing 8,000 infantry equipment. This pocket here will be fine. It's just there's a river line to the north, or to the south of this crossing, and then the Red Square in the north. I think this is going to be really hard to take. The northern one is gone now, so that's good. So those troops have redeployed. What on earth are you doing up here? There's one division that's beelining, so let's get them quickly just to mop that up. I have no idea what's going on. That's probably like a tank or a motorised. We do have troops here holding the crossing, so we'll push back over. That's fine. Actually, many ways for this southwest pocket of, well, southwest of the river pocket to deal with. So we can push down for those ports. That'll be them all trapped. They've got literally no supply and barely any troops, so I want to free up my division, so we'll quickly knock them out and then they can help deal with this square. I don't know if I'll do a bit of overkill where we might end up too many troops up here. There's not any way I can consolidate units, which is a bit annoying because I'd rather consolidate some into full units rather than loads of partially equipped ones. Again, I've got more divisions. I'd rather just not have these divisions and just have the equipment or be able to delete them, but we'll use them for reinforcement, I suppose. We're just going to end up having millions of half-equipped divisions, which is pointless. With the Soviets is these troops just run everywhere, so we'll just take all of those ports. They're not quick enough to stop us, and yeah, we'll just completely encircle this whole southwest of the river section, and then we've almost got the whole of the western bank and obviously part of the eastern as well, so I can't imagine we're far of victory now. Early, pretentious words there. Just thought, I never actually looked if they've got any national spirits that will make a big difference. So far, not really. Entrenchment, a bit of war support, manpower being reduced, bit of core defence, bit of stability, nothing. I'd expect them to have some building supply or reinforcement rate or attack rate, just that builds up the longer we battle, but it doesn't seem to be, so I think we're okay. Just as I suspected, though, we are at a bit of a stalemate with this red square zone. It's all sort of urban. There's a few forts and this southern river crossing. We'll knock off this encirclement in a few hours, and then these troops can be redirected up. There we go, that's done, so you can join there. Oh, here we go. High morale with decent morale. We are taking casualties. I mean, we haven't taken that many, I'll be honest. I think the Soviets are in a worse position, but a mere setback indeed. Do we have anything to get rid of that? No. We can go up recruitable pop. I mean, we've got 200,000 troops still, and I don't train anything because I've got so many units. I want the equipment, but we'll do it anyway. We've got it, and it's, pretty cheap. They have still got quite a few divisions, unfortunately. Most of them are in this red square pocket, which means they can't actually go anywhere. But I assume the Soviets get reinforcements as well, and I'm not sure whether they will spawn at their capital in the red square or on the outskirts, but everywhere else is looking okay. We'll keep pushing on everywhere else and make sure we don't get encircled around the city. Operation Winter Storm commences. We get division speed, organ attacks, but we can fail it. So I think that's these decisions or focuses down here. So victory belongs to Germany. We are close to defeat. So based on the winter offensive, or this winter storm, 28th of November, I don't see what classifies that as a win or a lose, though. I'm not sure. We'll just have to make sure that all doubt is out. So if we can knock the Germans out by then, 28th of November, I can't see any parameters that will win or lose it. There's no decision like lose such and such or gain such and such, so I don't really know what we have to do to win that and unlock one side of the focus tree. But everywhere else okay. We've taken this middle island as well. There's basically no one here, it's just marsh, so we're quickly mopping that up. It's just more land for the Soviets to lose. Just having to go all out offensive. We're punching a hole through. If I can just take tile by tile, couple of mini encirclements, they've just got so many divisions, and we are not exactly flush with equipment, to say the least. But a couple of force attacks, I think we might be able to take some tiles and get some encirclements. I never noticed this focus. Stalingrad Führer address. So we will get low morale with decent morale. We'll definitely take that in a few days, thank you. We are still trying to push everywhere we can. We've got one little encirclement, but we do need a few more. The more I push them into a corner, the harder it will be to break them, unfortunately, I think. Oh, come on. We just need to do a few cuttings in half. And is that in half? I'm not too sure. We'll push either way. It looks in half, I must be honest, but I'm not actually too sure. What focus we do? Anything that is useful. 10,000 infantry equipment and some towed anti-tank. That is definitely what I describe as useful. We'll be needing that. The result of the winter storm. Oh, so I just pick. Although it says we need a bit more. If you feel close. Yeah, I don't know what close is. I mean, I can just win it. I don't know what I had to do to lose that. So we have got the winning side of Total Zig. No idea what that word means. I guess it's meant to be like Enzig, but total. No idea. But we've unlocked that half of the focus tree anyway. Few more divisions. So we've got a 1 tile encirclement there. They've just got so many divisions on it. I'm just having to batter my way in. I'm literally out of equipment. I think if I knock these 3 tiles out, we've won. We are 12,000 guns short and a lot of support equipment, which isn't great. Right, I'm in winter, proper winter. I'm getting all the troops around. I'm just holding off the attack for a bit. We just need to get some equipment. Hopefully this won't come and bite me in the ass, because I assume there's a very large Soviet reinforcements in the north coming soon, but we are lacking so much equipment now. More divisions, brilliant. Why can I not just have the equipment? Why do I want men to not carry the equipment? I want the equipment to the troops who are already here, but we'll just add them in. Why not? We'll just def stack it. I think I've got enough equipment now. A little bit short still, but I think I'm just going to full on go for it. 5 speed it, see how quickly... Oh, why is 4 speed quite slow and then 5 speed is lightning quick? Okay, that was easy. I thought that would cap them, but clearly not. So I might have to take a bit more territory. I basically own the city now, so that should be it, really. Now that I've taken the red square, though, I can rename it the City of Adolfsburg. Is there anything more unhinged that I've seen while playing this game? I mean, yes, many things, but that is pretty unhinged. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But right, we've got another river cross. The capital's now here for some reason. I don't know how much more territory I've got to take. We'll just push out. I've got it's only like halfway as well. I think I've got to take the whole bloody place. Oh, okay, we'll just put these on, go. We'll see what happens. I assume it's going to kick off in a second before, you know, a million Soviets just appear out of nothing and absolutely crush my run now. It's either frozen, broken, or I've capitulated them. I've capitulated them. Oh my god, look how much... Why did they not just deploy all those tanks? I might have to play as the Soviets just for the fun of using all those T-34s. But I mean, what do I just do? Just grab all of the states there? Do we just... Yeah, the wolf has landed. The Führer arrived to visit the front. Okay, what do I... Oh, he has a chance of being assassinated. That would be his luck, wouldn't it? Rename it Adolfsburg and then get assassinated there. So we just visit the troop. We get an 85% chance, and then that unlocks decision or more focuses if he does. Oh, both of them if he's assassinated. Okay. I don't know if that's it. I can't really see... Is that it? Have I won? If I've won, that's the most... Not disappointing, but underwhelming. We'll take his camp as well. He's returned to Germany, so he's not been killed. I don't really know if this is the end or not. Let's just run it through a little bit and see. We've done his camp. There's literally no other focus to do. I mean, no victory screen or... No? Just let it run for a few days. No, I think that's it. Right, okay. Bit underwhelming, but Stalingrad is ours. We have done what the Germans could not. Let me know if you want me to play as the Soviets. Hit the like button if you did enjoy that. Comment what else you want me to do. Do you want me to do the D-Day one? Do you want me to do something else? Please let me know. I hope you enjoyed it, and peace out.